Hi, my name is Zack from Princeton Club New Berlin. This is our Friday morning yoga practice, and really special to be with you this Friday back at the Princeton Club. As you can see behind me, this is our wood wall in our yoga studio at the club, where this Friday yoga practice that I teach normally takes place. So really special to be back in this room. I promise you I'll find some new outdoor locations to film this class at coming up. But for today, I thought we'd take it back to the roots, right where this class normally takes place. So find some comfort on your mat, comfortable seated position, simple cross, half lotus, eyes closed, breath becomes deep. We begin to let go of whatever this week has looked like, the things that we found to be successful, things that didn't go perfectly to plan. We let that all go and begin to find some inner peace. A reading to go with inner peace to begin our practice. You will find the inner peace you've been looking for. You will find the healing you've been seeking and the freedom from the pain you've been dealing with. Sometimes you just have to let go of everything else for a little while in order to return to you, to ground yourself again, to find your center again. Sometimes you have to pause and turn down the sounds out there to focus on the sounds going on inside of you. So listen. Listen to what your soul truly needs right now. Listen to what your heart has been begging for. Listen to what your heart is asking in this time. Whether it's more time to rest, more nature, more love, more gentleness. Listen and then give that to yourself. Give yourself kindness. Give yourself grace. Give yourself what you truly need. And you'll find what you've been looking for. So that reading goes perfectly with our yoga practice, and that we strip everything outside this world away. So we can be quiet and listen to our heart, our mind, our soul, and find what we truly need. So as you sit here tall with a long spine, each inhale, breathing in this present moment, each exhale, letting go a little further of what that outside world might look like for us. Letting go of expectations, competition, judgment. That all fades away. So we can truly enjoy this blessing, this moment we've been given. Take a few moments here, eyes closed, body still, finding breath. Begin rolling the shoulders, up, back, and down from the ears, big circles. Be rolling one and then the other. The shoulders go, chin drops down to the chest, head falls, hanging heavy. Lengthening, back of the neck, weight in the head, falling heavy, forward. Then begin to allow the chin to move along the chest, up towards one shoulder with the inhale, back down to center with the exhale, and then inhale up to the opposite side. Continue to let that travel back and forth. Breath guiding that movement. A few more times each side. Chin drops back heavy towards the chest. Head lifts back up. Cup our hands on our knees and pull our chest forward and through. A little back bend, looking up at the sky. 2 rounds of breath here. Another inhale. And then exhale, tuck the chin towards the chest. Let the spine round, fall back while still cupping the knees. Inhale, pull the chest forward and through. Exhale, round the spine. Continue a few times through that flow. Inhaling, breathe in this moment. This gift we've been given. Exhale. Letting go of anything else outside this room. One more time. And then exhale back to neutral spine. Switch the cross of your legs, other leg on top or in front. Walking the hips back and forth, left and right a few times to reset. Shoulders roll up, back and down. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, drop towards the right knee. Sweep the body forward and through to opposite knee. And then inhale, lift up. Continue in that same direction. Noticing how the shoulders creep up a little bit towards the ears when we drop down. They naturally fall back away as we lift up. Once we're back lifted, switching direction. Drop towards the left knee, sweep forward and through, and flow with the breath. Lifting back up. We're going to take the left leg out long. Right sole of foot into that leg. Pull the toes back towards the shin. Inhale, sweep out, lift up. Big reach. Turn towards that left leg, round down. Hands to thigh, to shin, to foot. Or connecting the hands to the foot with a strap, a towel, belt, tie. Drop the right elbow, right shoulder, centering the body over that leg. Now extending up through the heel, pulling the toes back, trying to find length through that leg. Inhale, look forward, pull forward, chin towards the toes. Exhale, round down. And then from here, we're going to bend that left leg as much as we need to bring the forehead to the knee. Once we're there, we interlace our fingers around the bottom of the foot. Begin to press the forehead into the knee. So whether it's a little bit bent, if you have to bring it up further, perfectly fine place to start. Roll the right elbow in again. Kick the right heel forward. Forehead pressing into that knee. Forehead compression posture. Not worried about the leg being straight. Finding grounding centerness right now. Through the forehead, third eye. Lift up, left hand remains on leg, foot, or strap. Inhale, right fingertips reach up to the sky, and then over towards those toes. Keep the right shoulder back, chest open, and breathe. Let that arm go down. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Chin back to chest, shoulders roll back, head lifts. Then we're going to bring that left leg and foot in. Just going to rock a little bit, opening up the hip. So left arm underneath the right leg. Right hand to that foot. I'm just going to massage that a little bit. A few circles. And then releasing that leg down. Right leg out, left sole foot into that leg. Same series, second side. Inhale, lift up. Turn towards the right leg and round down. Hands on the leg, foot or strap. So it's first part of the progression. Keeping the leg longer, finding more release through the back side of that leg. We're still rolling left elbow, shoulder in. Centering the body over the leg. Pulling on that grip. Chin towards the toes with each and every inhale. And exhale, allowing the body to round down a little bit more. Inhale, pull forward, look forward. Exhale, round down. Inhale, look forward, pull forward. Exhale, round down. Release that grip. Begin to find a little more bend in the right leg to allow us to bring the forehead to the knee. 10-finger interlace grip around the bottom of the right foot. Forehead to knee compression. Left elbow, shoulder roll in. And our breath remains deep. One more press, forehead into the knee. Find a little more length through the neck, through the leg, while keeping that forehead knee compression. And then release the head up slightly. Right hand to right leg, foot, toes, or strap. Inhale. Left fingertips reach up. And then opening left side body as we reach towards the toes. So it's not about how far we can go down. If we drop that shoulder and come forward, we're not finding that side stretch. And release that hand down. Slowly roll back up. And then pull that right leg in. Take a moment to massage the hip. As we did on the first side. Circles, a little sway, movement back and forth. And allowing that leg to set down. Bringing the hands forward to the top of our mat. Bringing our legs back behind us, all fours, hands and knees. Spread the hands wide, each fingertip gripping into the mat. Soft gaze looking down in between the hands, stacking wrists, elbows, shoulders, knees, and hips. Tops of feet rooted to the mat. Deep inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, catch, and drops down to the chest. Head hangs, falling heavy, middle vertebrae pulls up to the sky. Inhale, cow. Chest opens up towards the mat, slight gaze forward and up. And exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Continue on your own, cat-cow flow. Being kind, healing, nurturing your spine. As we wrap up this week. For the reason we can't come into the club yet. So grateful that you're here with us in this video format. So caring for yourself, finding movement, finding mindfulness, building up and opening into the heart. Last times, cat and cow. Back to a neutral spine. Feet step back to plank. We hold here. We can always make a fist if that feels better on our ribs. Palm can be flat. We can drop to the knees. Forearms, elbows can drop to the mat if that feels better on our shoulder. Making sure each posture we find that it works for you. Not you last week or last year. Not what you look like in a month from now. Just where you're at today. Core engaged, belly button pulling towards the spine. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hips lift back and up, down dog. Begin to walk that out left and right. First down dog of our practice today is we just let it all hang heavy with the head. Back of the shoulders soften. And that walk, just warming up the backs of the legs, the calves, the Achilles. And then finding stillness in down dog. Relaxing through the arms, shoulders. Soft part of elbows, slightly roll forward. Inner peace for this moment. Quieting everything down so we can listen to that still, small, inside voice within us. Inhale, forward to plank. You can drop to the knees or stay lifted. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra up dog. Tops the feet to the mat. Toes flip. Hips lift back and up, down dog. Forward to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Cobra up dog. Toes flip, down dog. And continue on your own half series flow. That modification again. Knees, tops of feet to the mat. Lowering down. Finding a cobra. Lowering down, pressing to the knees. And then hips lifting back and up. Just an option. Last time through. And then from our down dog, walking the feet to the top of the mat. Body hangs heavy, forward fold. Everything loose, relaxed, a little sway in the fingertips. You're brushing the floor, hovering above. You're on the edge of one foot. You're on the edge of the other. Gravity working for us. Some tension from the organs. Stress that we put on our body. We're always in that same upright position. Undoing that right now. Hands to shins. Inhale, flat back, half lift. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, half lift, shoulders scapular retract. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, half lift, last time. Exhale, lower down. Reverse swan dive, sweep out, lift up, big reach to the sky, head falls back, back bend. Hips press forward, weight falls back into the heels. Chest, heart shining up towards the sky. Squeeze through the glutes, the hamstrings, protecting the lower spine. Inhale, lift up. Swan dive, forward fold. Half lift, lower down. Right foot steps back, left foot stays forward. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Palms spread wide, facing one another. Shoulders stacked above the hips, press back through the heel. There's the eyes closed for a moment of balance. Inhale, lift up, exhale, chest expansion. Elbows try to pull together in goalpost arms, palms facing forward. And inhale, lift the arms up. Try to extend long through the front leg. Try to drop the heel back a little bit. Feet both perpendicular in front of the mat, so that heel in this long stance of the back foot most likely won't drop. We're finding that length. And then begin to fold forward. Chest hovers above that front leg. Reach back through the fingertips behind us. Palms facing up. Right palm comes down. Left fingertips reach up to the sky in a twist. Hand falls back down. We're come through those last couple postures in a flow. Inhale, lift up, crescent lunge. Exhale, chest expansion. Inhale, lift up, lengthen through the front leg, sink into the back heel. Exhale, hover. Right palm down, left fingertips reach up. Hand drops down. One more time. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, chest expansion. Inhale, arms lift up, front leg lengthens, back heel drops. Exhale, hover, bent front leg. Right palm down, left fingertips reach up. Hand floats down, left foot steps back, plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Cobra up dog. Toes flip down dog. Again to plank. Lower down. Sweep up and through. Toes flip down dog. Feet walk to the top of the mat. Forward fold. 3 half lifts. Breathing in. 1. Exhale down. Breathing in 2. And lower down. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Reverse swan dive. Sweep out, lift up. Head falls back. Second back bend. We're looking for a new spot behind us in the ceiling or the wall. We're practicing outside. Looking for a new spot on the sky. A new cloud back behind us. Round the breath. Chest lifts up. Exhale, fall deeper. Inhale, lift. Swan dive, forward fold. Half lift. Lower down. Left foot steps back. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. First time through in that hold phase. Building strength, stamina. Biceps, triceps, strong and engaged. Close our eyes on that first side for a few rounds of breath. If we find that again, getting inside the posture. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, chest expansion. Hold here. Lengthen through the front leg. Reach the arms up. Back heel drops slightly. Finding balance here. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hover the chest above the leg. Reach back through the fingertips, palms facing up towards the sky. Hold here and breathe. Flow coming up in a moment. Left palm down. Right fingertips reach up to the sky. Opening the body up in a twist. And we flow. Hand drops. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, chest expansion. Inhale, lengthen through front leg. Arms lift. Exhale, hover. Left palm down. Right fingertips reach up. Hand drops. Flowing smoothly. Fluidity. Lift up. Exhale, chest expansion. Inhale, lengthen front leg. Reach up to the sky. Exhale, hover. Left palm down, right fingertips reach up. One more time through that, hand drops. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, chest expansion. Lift up and lengthen. Hinge and bend the leg. Left palm down, right fingertips reach up. And hand drops down, right foot back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Cobra up dog. Toes flip down dog. Again to plank. Lower down. Sweep up and through. Drop to the knees. Hips fall back, child's pose. So if we need a drink of water along the way, make sure you find that. And then eventually stillness in your child's pose. quiet, still in child pose. Well-deserved rest if you're finding static holds your strength. And then adding the flow onto it. Two rounds of breath, breathing in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 6 count inhale, breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift back up, all fours, hands and knees. Step back to plank. Hips lift back and up, down dog. Left leg lifts back up behind us, three-legged dog. Left foot steps forward and through in between the hands, low runner's lunge. Right foot drops, heel outer edge of the mat. Inhale, warrior 2. Sink and drop the hips. Left knee up. Right hip back. We play with that openness a little bit if we'd like. Sink into warrior 2. Find a couple of static holds like we did before. And we'll find some movement options for flow. Sink a little lower. Keeping that front leg bent. Drop forearm and elbow down. Supported side angle. Option for reach, fingertips towards the front of your mat. Or the left fingertips drop down, full side angle. Lifted right fingertips or extended long. Use the elbow to press inside of the leg and knee, opening up the hip. And then inhale, lift up, front leg goes long, left palm to the sky. Exhale, reverse, warrior, but with a long leg, long diagonal line. Inhale, back to warrior 2. We're going to square the hips forward, pivoting to the right toes. And we'll find balance in that standing left leg and foot. Finding balance in warrior 3. So we hinge down, hands can be on the hips to begin with. Hands at heart center, reaching back behind us. Arms reach back forward. Then drop that back leg back into warrior 2. We can always take a couple of steps to get there. And now we find flow between those poses. Deep inhale. Exhale. Side angle. Inhale, warrior 2. Front leg goes long. Reverse. Inhale, warrior 2. Begin to pivot to the toes. Find flight. Warrior 3. Hands can always touch down for support. Reach forward, drop down, warrior 2. Exhale, side angle with reach. Moving your own pace to inhale, lift up, front leg long. Reverse warrior. Back to warrior 2, pivot to the toes. Find flight. And then drop back into warrior 2. Sink and drop the hips. Front leg goes long, left toes turn in, so toes perpendicular to the side of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Toes can slightly turn in, pigeon toeing. You don't have anything going on with your sacrum. Grabbing back behind the hamstrings, back behind the calves, pulling the forehead towards the mat. Pull your chest through the legs. Slowly lifting back up. Turn the left toes back to the front of your mat. Sink into that front leg. Hands windmill down, framing the foot. Pivot right toes. Right foot steps forward. Slowly rolling up, one vertebrae at a time. Chin to chest, shoulders roll back. Head lifts. Eyes closed, mountain pose. At the top of your mat. Roll the shoulders a few times, up, back, and down to reset. And then find your stillness. Six count breath, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift up, exhale, swan dive. Half lift, lower down. Left foot steps back, right foot stays forward. Drop the left foot. Inhale, warrior 2. Second side in the series. A couple of bounce. Right knee out, left hip back. Then we find strength, building some endurance. One day that quad parallel the ground, we're going to drop the hips, open up, and breathe. Fingertip to fingertip alignment. Deep inhale. Exhale, side angle, supported, full. Left fingertips reaching to the sky or towards the front of your mat with the bicep. Coming a little closer to the ear. Heat, warmth built in this practice here today. It's Friday practice to wrap up the week. Inhale, lift up, front leg goes long. Right palm to the sky, reverse warrior with long legs. Inhale, back to warrior 2. Begin to pivot to the left toes. And then finding warrior 3 on the second side. This is the hold set. So press back to the left heel. Begin to rotate that big toe down to face the earth a little bit more. To square the hip. Upper body, back leg parallel to the floor. Option for hands down to floor. Prop, support. Reach the arms forward. Swing that back. Find your warrior 2. Side angle. Warrior 2, long leg, reverse. Bend back into the leg. Pivot. Take a moment to reach. Coming back, warrior 2. Side angle. Reverse. Back to warrior 2. Pivot. Reach. And then coming down, warrior 2. Front leg goes long. Turn the right toes in. This time we're interlace our fingers behind us or connect the strap or towel. Exhale, fold. Wide-legged fold with chest expansion. Knuckles trying to reach up towards the sky. Deep breath. Let the weight roll a little bit more to the toes, less weight in the heels. Pulling back to the hands, lifting the body back up. Turning the right toes forward. Sinking into leg warrior 2. Hands wimble down, framing the foot, pivot left toes. Left foot steps forward, forward fold. Slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Chin to chest. Shoulders roll back. Head lifts, eyes closed. Standing tall, strong in mountain pose. Remember, at any time in this practice, make adjustments. It might not look exactly like how I'm doing it, how it looked for you the last time you practiced. Take smaller steps instead of longer. Be more lifted instead of drop down. Important things, you came to your mat today. We're all striving together for inner peace, for beauty, for love on the inside first. That eventually will radiate outward. Widen our stance a little wider, hips width distance, toes facing up. We're going to find a little bend in the legs. We're going to hinge at the hips and bring the hands to the thighs, the shins, proper the floor. We're only going to go as far as we're going to keep a long spine and keep the heels grounded. So if a yoga squat is part of your practice and the heels can stay grounded, begin to lower down. Dropping the hips down, using the elbows to open up. The hips by pressing inside the legs and knees. Great place here to close our eyes. Again, yoga squat. Hips more lifted, hands down. Your choice. Sway here. Eyes closed if you'd like. We have an option here today to stay right where we're at. Spinal balance. Arm balance. Spinal balance. Different posture altogether. As part of your practice, hands can come down. Rest the knees and the triceps above the elbows. And then maybe one foot lifts and the other. We're just going to play with that for a moment. And then we find flight in crow. Be a forward fold, yoga squat, or crow. And then any way we like, we meet back in plank. Challenge, if you're in that crow, jump back to plank, stick the landing. We meet back in plank. Come seated in one of two ways. We can drop to the knees, cross the legs behind us, come seated. We can continue that challenge with a jump through, hips lift up, core strong and engaged. Find flight, jump through. Soft landing, and then rolling back, pulling the knees into the chest, big squeeze. Side to side movement. Little circles in one direction. Couple in the opposite, massaging the low back. Massaging the sacrum, bringing comfort to the body. Then we're going to take legs up either an imaginary wall or a real wall. Place a pillow, a block underneath our hips for support or our hands. L shape with the body and legs. If we have a wall available to us, we can also use that. Bringing one hip to that wall. And then we slide the legs up the wall, keeping the body close to the wall. The hips close to the wall. Arms, our legs are up a wall, find goalpost arms. Maybe even a little more extension. Lifting the arms past the head. Trying to keep the shoulders grounded. Everything's popping up. If I come a little bit too far back. Round of breath, inhale and exhale. So the legs up the wall, we're going to cross our right ankle below the left knee. Then we're going to open up the right hip by slowly dragging the left heel down the wall. So this is a reclined pigeon against the wall. If we're not against the wall, we're going to be right here. Just with the leg crossed, and we're going to begin to pull that left leg closer to the body. So demo again, up the wall. And then further down, we bring that heel. The bigger release we'll find through the right hip and glute. Maybe even eventually, the left sole of foot presses into the wall. Then we give a little press. Right hand and inside of right leg and knee, opening up that hip further. So do this posture with or without the wall. If without the wall, that left leg, we're going to take the hands, interlace the fingers behind the left hamstring, and pull that leg closer to the body. Begin to work the left leg long, uncross the right. Just give the toes a little wiggle side to side. Otherwise, our legs back up that imaginary wall of support underneath the hips. Second side, left ankle crosses below the right knee on the thigh. Without wall, that right leg, 90-degree bend. Begin to pull the leg closer to the body. Get the help of the hands behind the hamstring. If we're on the wall, we begin to slide carefully right heel down the wall. At the same time, if we're against that wall for the posture, we're trying to keep the low back flat to the earth. So it's lifting up. We might need to move away from the wall a little bit. We might need to tuck a blanket underneath the hips for support. Left hand to the inside of the leg and knee. Legs begin to go long. Either legs up the wall or an imaginary one. Pull the toes back towards the shins. Up the wall, heels press firmly into the wall, releasing through the entire back side of the leg. Pulling those legs in carefully. Turning over to one side. Making our way to our backs and our mats for a final posture of rest, Shavasana. Legs can go long. We feel all the blood rush back into the legs. Arms slightly separated from the body, palms facing up. Eyes closed. Breath is deep. Inhale and exhale. We're on our backs. Our legs up the wall was a comfortable final closing posture for us. We can remain there too or go back to it. Inhale and exhale. Just this moment, just this breath, finding our own inner peace. Find the inner peace you've been looking for. You'll find the healing you've been seeking, the freedom from the pain you've been dealing with. Sometimes you just have to let go of everything else for a little while in order to return to you, to ground yourself again, to find your center again. Sometimes you have to pause and turn down the sounds out there to focus on the sounds going on inside of you. So listen. Listen to what your soul truly needs right now. Listen to what your heart has been begging for. Whether it's more time to rest, more nature, more love, more gentleness. Listen and then give that to yourself. Give yourself kindness. Give yourself grace. Give yourself what you truly need. And you'll find what you've been looking for. So listening to our hearts, listening to our soul. What we need at that deep, emotional, spiritual level. It's not more things. It's not more possessions. The inner peace can't be found through our relationships. It starts in here. Peace and joy and inside in the moment. Being comfortable with who we are. Celebrating who we are. Sinking further and further in your mat with each and every breath. Rise and fall the belly with each breath. can slow down, calm, peaceful. Let a warmth wash over us. Warmth from finding that inner peace, that clarity. We don't recognize when things get busy, noisy around us. Right now, it's much more clear, much more evident. So we take this time, observe our breath, and we be still. Breath slowly begins to deepen. Our breath bringing us back to a more conscious, aware state. Eyes are closed. Face feels soft, light, lifted. Add some movement through the head, the fingers, the toes. Eventually that movement takes you over to one side. Use your arm like a pillow. Pull your legs into a comfortable position. In the outside world, just there, outside. Finding inner peace within us, on the inside. Slowly make your way back to seated. We begin our practice. Bring our hands together to the heart center. Rub the hands together, creating heat, fire, friction in the hands. Place the warm hands on your heart. Harness that love, joy, inner peace you found in your practice today. Bring it into your hands, for your hands are the instruments of your work. Hands together, heat, fire, friction. Warm hands over the face, we full of light, warmth, and glow. We drag the hands down the face. As the fingers come past the eyes, they reopen. And hands for the rest of the heart center. Thank you so much for your practice today, for your love, your energy, your passion. Delight, love, joy in me, respect, honor, acknowledge. Delight, love, and joy in you. Namaste. My name is Zack. It's been a pleasure to join you for this yoga practice, whether it's Friday or a few days after. You have a fantastic weekend. Make sure to get outside and enjoy that beautiful fresh air, sunshine, and we'll hope to see you soon at the club. And if not, we'll see you again next Friday. Video will post every Friday, yoga, 6 a.m. See you guys soon.